Yep. Yep. This is the one.
Yes.
This is the one. DMV, stand up, represent. We're going top 5 players of all time from the Washington, D.C. area. And right after that, we're going to hit you with 3 of the top centers in the league.
And also for the shoes of the week, we're going to talk about the top 5 remaining shoes in 2019 going into the 2020 year. So stay tuned for that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So, hey, are you ready?
Always ready, man.
Well, let's go.
Okay, here we go, guys. Here we go. Much requested. Who is the top 5 DMV Hoopers of all time? Now, look, trust me, I know this is going to be ridiculously subjective. Make sure at the end of the day, put something in the comments if you got a problem with who our top 5 is going to be. Right. Okay, so Mark, who you got at number 5?
Okay, at number 5, I got Len Bias.
Woo, Lenny B.
And I think a lot of people can agree with me on that one. Tragic story, of course.
Died June 19th, 1986.
22 years old. I mean, it's tragic. Yes, we all know a story. But the story behind the story about Len Bias, he was heavily recruited by Syracuse and Georgetown and Indiana, but decided to stay home. And throughout his career, Maryland averaged 23, so fairly modest numbers-wise. But he came out of an all-star, kind of an all-star-driven NBA draft that year in '86. Had LaRon Harper, Dennis Rodman, Dale Curry was all people in that draft. But just a monster team at Maryland. Played 4 years. All in all, to me, and a lot of people agree that he's one of the would have been one of the best.
Oh, projected. The NBA game fit his game so well. He was 6'8" with a 40-something inch vertical.
I mean, people come on, man. That's amazing. If people compare him to Jordan, Jordan was, wasn't as big as Len Bias, but both of those cats were talented. But I'm going with Len Bias.
Len Bias, number 5 on our list. So number 4, let me talk about number 4.
All right.
Okay, so Grant Hill is our number 4 guy from the DMV. Why? He's from South Lakes. He's from Reston, Virginia. He went to Duke, 2-time champion from Duke Blue Devils. Then he went to Detroit, and for about 5-6 years, all-star, averaged about 21, 7 and 6 during that time period. Yes, major ankle injury. Came back, rehabbed, never was really the same. Right. Now he is a part owner of the Atlanta Hawks and one of the best commentators on TV for college basketball. Grant Hill, our number 4 top DMV guy.
All right, cool.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay, that was a good pick. Number 3, I'm gonna go with Adrian Dantley. Yes, straight out of DeMatha High School.
DeMatha.
Oh man, and then trickled on into Notre Dame, where he averaged about 26 points for his 3-year career, which is in the early 70s back then. 6-time All-Star, 2-time scoring champ, and he's only 6'5". So he was that short. Had 5,400 rebounds, 23,000 points. You think he's like right now? He's holding at number 34 all time.
Okay.
So imagine a guy 6'5" like that getting rebounds like that's Barkley-esque.
Right.
Barkley-esque. So hell of a rebounder. Great career with I think he spent most of his career with the Jazz.
Okay.
And played for Detroit and a couple of teams, Milwaukee. But from the area, great player at DeMatha. We're going with AD for the number 3.
Number 3 in the DMV, AD. Number 2 is going to be from the 1950s/60s, Elgin Baylor. Spin guard zone, Elgin Baylor. Now this dude, for you guys don't know, maybe you're a little too young,
Hit him with a little history.
averaged 36 points a game for spin guard. Then he flipped that to the University of Seattle, averaged 31 points a game in college, and led the entire country in rebounding. Okay?
It's amazing.
Monster. Then he went to the NBA, had an unbelievable NBA career, 10-time first-team All-NBA. 10-time first-team All-NBA. Of course, he's a Hall of Famer. One of the greats. Went on to be an executive, throughout the NBA. Great guy. Elgin Baylor, our number 2 top guy, from the DMV.
All right.
All right. Now, number one.
Let's go numero uno.
I think it's pretty easy.
I think it's maybe a consensus pick.
Easy money sniper.
We're gonna go with KD, Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin Durant had a very brief stint at Texas, but before that, he went to Montrose Christian, went to Montrose Christian, National Christian, Oak Hill, not necessarily in that order.
Right.
But he was just kind of get that national exposure. He spent 1 year at Texas, was the consensus player of the year.
Right.
And he came into the league in Seattle, the now defunct Seattle Supersonics.
They need to bring Seattle back.
They did. They had some
Seattle
great
needs
uniforms.
a squad, man.
Jack Sickman, Dennis Johnson, man.
All them dudes, man.
Great team.
Gary Payton.
Gary Payton, the glove, man.
Payton.
Hey,
Exactly.
man.
Exactly.
But getting back to KD, man, like I said, 10-time All-Star, 2-time Finals MVP, and a 4-time scoring champ. KD can put it up from pretty much anywhere.
He's one of the few dudes in the NBA that I've seen over the last 40 years that's completely unstoppable offensively.
Clearly.
I mean,
Clearly.
a 7-footer who shoots jump shots.
Other players will attest to that. I saw an interview with Lou Williams and Patrick Beverley. They just said he's Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant even said, I'm Kevin Durant.
I'm Kevin
Y'all
Durant.
know who I am.
I'm Kevin Durant. We're ISO Swish.
We are. He's Chris. I'm Mark.
That's right.
Yes. But for our number one pick, man, we're going to go KD. Now, let's talk about the top centers in the league today. All right? Like, once again, this is subjective. And if you have any comments about this, put them in the comment box. It's easy. We have our opinions. You have yours. It's no big deal.
Let us know.
Let us know what you think. All right? So, Chris, for your first pick, who do you have?
Well, I'm going to just caveat that by saying I was going to put Andre Drummond in my top 3, but I'm not, because I just think that these other 3 guys are just one little notch ahead of him. Okay. And so my number 3 guy is going to be Rudy Gobert from the Utah Jazz.
All right.
And the main reason why I'm going with him is because he's a 2-time all-defensive player. He only averages 11 and 11. Okay, so he does get rebounds, gets a couple little alley-oop points or bucket point, little low post stuff here and there. But for the most part, he is throwing your shot. Okay, he's the block king.
Back in your face.
In your face. He's the block king. He's averaging 2-point-something blocks per game last year, and he's just continuing to do it this year. So Rudy Gobert is my number 3 center in the league. That would be Stifle Tower.
Stifle Tower.
That's right. Now, who you got? Who you got at number 2?
Okay, number 2, I'm going to go with Joel Embiid.
Oh, my man.
I like Joel Embiid. Spent a year at Kansas. A versatile guy. Was a 3rd overall pick in 2014. So,
but he spent a lot of time injured.
Yeah. And he got injured. He had some back issues. He had multiple foot and knee injuries, which delayed his rookie year, which was tough. I know it was tough on him. Delayed it by about 2 years. So he actually made his real debut in the 2016-2017 year, and nicknamed The Process. And so since that time, he's averaged 24 and 11.
24 and 11 for his career. Which is great. He's a real fun guy. I mean, he seems like a great teammate. He's awesome on social media.
Oh yeah, and that's big nowadays. Back in our day, they didn't have social media. You had to call somebody on the phone and hope that somebody wasn't on the other line.
Can you page me?
Yeah, page me. Who had a pager? I mean, we all did.
Right.
But The Process, and of course now he just got suspended for that fight with Carl
Anthony Towns last night. Yeah.
But he was hyping the crowd up.
Oh yeah.
On the way out, and I was just hyping him up. I love it. I love his enthusiasm. For the game.
Love that dude. Y'all know that's my favorite team, Philadelphia 76ers.
Of course. So for my pick, for his favorite team,
right,
and his favorite guy, Joel Embiid.
Okay.
So who you got at number 1? Man?
Number 1 center in the league. This guy does something extraordinarily better than all the other centers, and that's Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
Now, he is nicknamed the Joker, plays for the Denver Nuggets. He is the best. He's not probably the best passer, the best center passer. He's probably one of the best passers in the league, period.
Right.
Right now, he's averaging, last year he averaged 20, 11, and 7 assists. He's just magnificent. In transition, he's a killer. You can run screen and roll with him. I think what his big deal is his passing ability. You'll throw the ball into him and he'll immediately spot somebody on the wing, for open three.
Right.
He rebounds extraordinarily well, and he'll give you 20 points. So I think he is right now. And another thing, I didn't even realize this, so I researched him. He's only 24 years old.
Damn,
the dude is young. He hasn't even really hit his prime yet. Of course, he's from Serbia, a European country, and a lot of people didn't know about him, but they know about him now. All right, here we go. Kick time. Today, we're not bringing out a particular shoe, but Mark's going to fill you in on what's popping from now until 2019.
Okay, we have a bevy of shoes coming out between now and the end of the year. So I don't want to go through all of them, but this Saturday, November 2nd, we've got the Jordan High OG Fearless. And it's got some quotes from Jordan, his Hall of Fame speech on there.
Okay.
It's a UNC to Chicago colorway. After that, we'll have the Travis Scott's Air Force One lows. Okay. He's got a cloth version with a zipper. It's kind of ugly, but the zipper thing is removable and all that. And then to end it off, we have the your shoe, the Jordan 11.
My favorite.
Man, breads.
Love those shoes.
The black and red colorway, man. It's a must cop. They re-released it. They've released it about 3 or 4 times, but this is a must cop.
Okay, we really appreciate you guys watching this particular episode of ISO Swish. This was special for us. Did a lot of research on the DMV guys, right. And it was just, to me, it was just rehashing what we already thought who our top 5 DMV Hoopers are. So we really appreciate that. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and definitely leave a comment about the top 5 DMV guys, without a doubt. Well, look, my name is Chris.
Hey, and my name is Mark.
We are ISO Swish,
and we are out.
All right, so how about Steve Francis? Man. Steve Francis.
I mean, we're talking top 5, man. I like Steve Francis.
Steve Francis from Tacoma Park, man.
He's all right, man.
All right,
I like Steve Francis.
Fine.
Steve Francis.
Walt Williams. We got to go with Walt Williams.
No, man, not Walt Williams, man.
That's the wizard. He's from Crossland High School.
Man, top 15 or 25, but
look, all right,
top 5.
You know what I'm seeing right now? This is like Cain and Abel with me and you right now. Because
man, I mean,
every single time I bring up a name, you're like, no. This is the reason why NWA broke up, man.
See.
You're the Easy-E. You're the Easy-E of ISO Switch, bro.
Oh my God,
man.
Without the Jerry curl, man. No Jerry curl.
Adrian Branch.
Man, you always bring up all these DeMatha dudes, man. Come on, man.
What's wrong with DeMatha?
It's a decent program, man.
Okay, Quinn Cook. Oh yeah, he was
DeMatha.
My bad.
Damn.
Markel Fultz.
Man, DeMatha cat, man.
Okay.
There's some great players other than DeMatha dudes.
Mike Beasley.
Oh man, Mike Beasley. Top 100, man, for that dude, man. Mike Beasley.
Okay.
Sherman Douglas.
This name right here, you definitely gonna have to take in the top 5. Dennis 3D Scott.
Oh man, I do like
just
Dennis.
Based on his after basketball commentating stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I like Dennis Scott, man. He was jive deadly from outside, man.
Mark, we've been arguing about this for hours.
I know, man. We can't put Dennis Scott.
Okay.
I mean,
how about? Okay, I got it. He's hurt right now. Victor Oladipo.
Damn.
Roger Mason. Are you just gonna say no to Johnny Dawkins?
You don't have I about to say
Sherman. How about Sherman Douglas?
I did mention Sherman Douglas. We could have put him on the top 10. Sherman Douglas could have been in the top 10.
He's probably the number 1 point guard. He's probably the number 1 point guard.
Man.
Okay, how about Johnny Dawkins?
Johnny Dawkins. Yeah, he definitely could have been on that top 8. Top 8. So top 8. I like Johnny Dawkins, man.
Moochie Norris.
You're reaching now, man. You're struggling, man.
Moochie
Norris.
Moochie, he had an unbelievable career for the Rockets.
He can ball,
and whoever
man.
else. Nobody else. Dave Bing.
Oh, nah, definitely old school Dave Bing.
Dave
Bing. He had a nice fro, too, man. That dude had a tight fro.
How about this one? This one definitely has to be in top 5. I mean, I've been thinking about this all day today. Danny Ferry.
Oh, that dude. He was a good executive, man. And another Duke dude, man. Hold up, another Duke dude.
Yeah, Duke
and
DeMatha.
Man, DeMatha. That's right. Damn. Now, Danny Ferry, no. That dude, nah. I ain't feeling Danny Ferry on it. Top 100, baby. Yeah. You got John Bebe Duran. I mean, you got all kinds of.
How about Anthony Tucker? Anthony Tucker
from McKinley Tech.
Yes, damn. Anthony Tucker.
Yeah. He could have been on the list. He was a beast.
Let's see who else is on my list. Did I mention? Charles Smith, Georgetown.
Smitty.
George Smith.
Damn, I forgot about Smitty.
How about Kurt Smith?
Oh, Kurt Smith. Now that dude's a DC legend.
Right. How about Kurt Smith? He can't get on.
He can get on if we go to Goodman League Legends.
Yeah, he wouldn't be better than Sherman.
No, I don't think he was better than Sherman.